Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to sqadia.com. My name is Dr. Muhammad Osama, and today we are going to talk about cellular reactions to injury in pathology. I'm going to give you a brief overview regarding the topics that we are going to cover today. So we'll start off with the hypoxic cell injury. Hypoxic cell injury is usually because of the absence or in the diminished oxygen supply, and we are going to talk about the causes of hypoxic cell injury, early stage of hypoxic cell injury, and a late stage of hypoxic cell injury, and lastly the cell death which occurs in the hypoxic cell injury. In the second section, we are going to talk about three different topics. First of all, we're going to talk about the free radical injury, which is another type of injury that may occur in different type of cells other than hypoxic cell injury, followed by chemical cell injury, which is because of the different chemicals which are actually the causative agents in the injury of the cells, followed by adaptation or to environmental stresses in cells, such as terms like hyperplasia and hypertrophy, atrophy, and different terms like that we are going to discuss in this section. In the third section, which is the apoptosis, which is also known as programmed cell death, in which the cell commits suicide, and it's a very important pathological and physiological phenomena. And we are going to talk about the details, how does this occur, and what is actually apoptosis. We're also going to look into the morphological characteristics of the process of apoptosis. And lastly, we are going to look into the regulatory process of the apoptosis, that what are the agents which regulate this procedure or phenomena. In the fourth section of today's lecture, we are going to talk about necrosis. Necrosis is actually cell death, but in contrast to apoptosis, it is not programmed cell death, and it is in response to any injury or any pathology. And we are also going to talk about the different types of necrosis in this section as well. And lastly, the last section which constitutes of two different topics, which includes reversible cellular changes and accumulations. And the second would be abnormalities of protein folding. So that would be pretty much the content of our lecture that we're going to follow in this lecture. Please stay tuned for further information regarding this topic. Stay tuned to sqadia.com.